Hey, what's going on? Um, wow. Um, so the new computer doing pretty good. The audio works pretty well. The only thing when I go to preview it, I think it really does have really good volume on the thing. So not gonna talk as loud. The only bad thing is all the disrespect toward all the disrespect toward uh, Trio Woe Show and Off the Rope Show because of their audio. I might have got the same. Uh, yeah, I'm bubbling. Same camera because the audio is pretty bad. It's not bad, but it's. I think if you have headphones, it's better. But I'll have to turn like the volume up a little bit. But it's fine. Yeah, it's good. Um, Not the only one that I don't that has this camera because Off the Rope Show like their audio is kind of odd all the time. So I'm thinking this is what they got, camera they got. But it's pretty cool. Little camera and it'll get the job done. So um, yeah. So let's go into detail. I did part one just because I wanted to test it and see how the audio was on the wrestling. And I already did a video, but I don't really feel like wasting the time to upload and everything. So I'll basically just basically do a redo of what I did yesterday, and I'll talk a little bit more in depth about what I talked about yesterday. And what I talked about was people bashing The Rock's promo. And in a longer video, and I couldn't even go that long because I was doing it on a camcorder, so I might actually go more into detail on this one. So this is basically like a wrestling review for the past mm, few weeks, month. So like I said, it's gonna be a long one. So sit back and relax and listen to the dumbass talk about wrestling. Okay, sorry. Yeah. All right. So people talk about The Rock's promo being so horrible. But the more and more I thought about this, I'm just like, well, there could be a reason because of that. Because they don't want, because I mean, The Rock could have went out there and probably buried Cena, and Cena would have looked like, he could have looked like Jimmy Wang Gang or something from 2005 or whatever. But he didn't go out there and do that because I think he did it on purpose. Is because he didn't want to go out there and make Cena look like a complete jackass and look like a mid Carter. So he don't think he did do that. He did it on purpose. I think he held back on purpose, and that's just my opinion. That's what I think happened. I think that's why he didn't do like a huge like a best promo in the world type of thing. But I do think, and I will call it here first, is that The Rock will do like an amazing promo right before WrestleMania because it's WrestleMania time. He has to do at least one amazing promo. But I think to start this whole thing off, like, I think he kind of did like a crappy promo, and I hope he's gonna be there, in the next few weeks. Hopefully, he'll take this time and don't do any movies, don't film anything right now, and take a little break. Um, and I'm assuming like the people he works for and does movies and everything. I mean, I'm sure that he probably they know what's going on. So pretty cool. I'm not against The Rock. I'm not. I mean, because people get famous and some people get lucky. There's not very many wrestlers that has ever gotten this lucky in Hollywood. I mean, he's the only wrestler to ever. He's the only wrestler to get this lucky in Hollywood. I don't know of any other wrestler that has been this successful in the movie business. In the movie. I mean, yes, Hulk Hogan was in movies. They weren't that successful. They weren't really that successful as compared to what The Rock has made. What he's making per movie and everything like that. Hogan never made. He probably didn't make in one movie, let alone what Rock is making like probably in every single movie. Um, I mean, I don't know the exact figures, but I mean, I'm pretty sure The Rock is making more than what Hogan did, probably per movie, let alone of all the movies. Because I guarantee he's probably bypassed that. Rock's did way more movies than Hulk Hogan now, so there you go. Um, Stone Cold starting, and I think Stone Cold might actually become a movie star. Down the road after people know what he can do because he's popping all these movies for WWE Studios. I believe they're all WWE Studios. He's got a movie coming out with Danny Trejo that really got me interested. Okay, I'm off on a tangent. But anyway, The Rock and John Cena. like I said, I really think, and I said this a while ago, that it's gonna suck if Cena goes over, and they've gotten to this point where it's so close to WrestleMania, they're not gonna do a heel turn before WrestleMania. If they did, it'd be kind of odd, I think. So we're gonna see Cena and Rock go in the Mania uh, as baby faces, both of them. And I was kind of afraid of this because I figured, well, they're gonna go in there and it's gonna suck really bad. I will admit I'm a little bit more excited than what I thought I was going to be. I guess the storyline with Kane kind of kept us kind of off the side burner and got him, back in his right state of frame of mind to do what he's got to do. Oh, but I really do hope they do some at WrestleMania. I know a lot of people are going to give me shit for this, but I really do think The Rock should win. Or if he doesn't win, make it like so where he's like keeps kicking out and stuff, and then that would give a reason for a heel turn at WrestleMania. Um, but I think if they're going to do a heel turn, if they're going to do a heel turn, they need to do it at WrestleMania. Now, this is where lies the problem, and I said this on another video, and I'm going to say it again, is that I think they tried to turn him a couple times, but the fans keep cheering him. The whole Zack Ryder thing, I kept doing. Oh my God, they're going to turn him, but the crowd just kept cheering. So, can you turn John Cena? That's my question. I don't think we can turn John Cena because what the WWE has did. I mean, first of all, he started out as a Thugonomics character. We cheered him. Well, see, people, this is what we want back. The Thugonomics character. We got that character back. I mean, honestly, we got him back. But now, well, we don't really got the whole full character back, but we got a cocky John Cena back. And we got that. He's cocky. He's starting to do the whole cockiness again. But can we really get a full heel Cena? I don't think we can. There's no way. Because like I said, I think the way they packaged him and how he got turned into babyface, I think it kind of ruined that. I really don't see any chance in hell that they can turn him heel because the fans cheer him. There's still fans that will cheer him. I think he's got like the Hulk Hogan thing going on where if there's any chance for him to turn heel, he would have to go away for a while and maybe do something, not like I wouldn't say like a complete copy of like NWO, but like something that it would have to be drastic for him to be booed. Like that's why I'm thinking like at WrestleMania. My idea is what they should do is have him beat the holy crap out of The Rock, having this turn and like either it in a no DQ or something like that, but it looks make John Cena look like a freaking monster. But I don't think they'll do that. But I think John Cena will go over, but it's going to be stupid. But I think the way he should go over is if he like snaps or something and hits him with a chair when the ref's not looking or something like that, and then pins him, and then there you go. Heel Cena's back, and he's a different heel Cena we've never seen before, where he really is cheating to win and stuff like that, like Eddie Guerrero type character. But I think that's what I honestly think that's maybe not the only way he's gonna be able to turn heel is if he like, beats up. There's no blood, so he can beat up, I guess, with a chair and he don't bleed. That makes no sense. Anyway, but I think that he could, if he beats down everybody's hero, The Rock, and makes him look, like he's really hurt, and they like stretcher him out after WrestleMania at the end, after the match. That could make people hate John Cena. So that's my idea. I don't know what they're gonna do. Wow, 10 minutes talking about The Rock and Cena. That was way too much time for those two. That's all I'm saying. All right, Punk and Jericho, awesome. I will say that everybody has. I was watching the RU series, and on there they showed Hogan having a bad day on the microphone, or a couple times where he just couldn't get the words out. So I mean, everybody has their day where they can't get their words out. They were talking about Punk. People were talking about Punk, having a bad time getting the words out and everything like that. Well, everybody has their days. I'm sure he doesn't do that all the time. I've noticed, he does have problems speaking on the mic sometimes, but I mean, I don't know. I kind of wish like he would just get like a faction together, turn heel right now, or be a tweener right now. And he kind of is a tweener, but I don't know. He's more babyface than he is a tweener anymore. Um, I think he needs to be more rebellious and I don't know, start talking crap about the wrestler. He should just have a segment like Jericho every week. Yeah. Um, well, Jericho used to highlight reel. Um, but yeah, I think the Punk Jericho match, like everybody's predicting, it probably will be the highlight of the night. I mean, of course, some people were saying that Triple H, I think Trio Woe Show, that said Triple H and Undertaker probably won't be able to put on. They put them like on the last of the ranked matches of WrestleMania, and they're probably going to steal the show. That's just I really do think they're going to steal the show. Everybody's going to be expecting Punk and Jericho to be amazing, and it probably will be, and it probably will steal the show. But I think this WrestleMania is going to be pretty good. I think people are underestimating this WrestleMania, and I think it's actually going to be pretty damn good. I mean, the only match I think that we know of right now, and is Punk, and we know Cena and Rock, and I predict Cena will probably win. Um, then Punk Jericho, I think here's what I think needs to happen. I think Jericho needs to lose this match. I think Punk needs to go over here. I'm just trying to think what I said in the other video. So it was a pretty good video. I think Punk should go over, and the reasoning for that is that Jericho, they could have a best of 3 series. Now going back to the best of 3 series, The Rock and Cena are supposed to have a best of 3 series, but I don't think that they should do it right away. I think that they should have Cena win, and maybe stretch The Rock out, and then have him come back and do a couple more matches, you know, down the road, to where have The Rock come back and do one match, and then maybe have him come back and do a street fight or something like that. I just don't know. That or just get stretched out and not to come back for a while, and then come back and have him be in somebody's corner, and maybe do a rock bottom on or something. I'm going for a tangent now. All right, anyway. But yeah, I don't think the best of 3 series with Rock and John Cena. I think they should have a best of 3 series with Punk and Jericho, or longer. And then at the end of that series, Jericho would get the belt, and then give Punk maybe like a break to do some other things. Either take a break from wrestling, or have a fake storyline injury or something. Take a vacation. Because I think he's really busted his ass. For the past 4 or 5 years, and has he really had an injury? I think I missed. He might have had an injury, and I think I missed it because I don't think I was watching wrestling at the time. But if he did, it wasn't anything major. So hell, maybe he should have a fake injury and then go out and take a break. He's earned it. Let me tell you. But I think he's one of those wrestlers where he's not gonna just take a vacation like some of these guys would, just disappear for a while. But just to give the writers time to think about a major storyline involving Punk, maybe give title belt to Jericho, let him play with some new wrestlers, and maybe bring them up. Guys like Dolph Ziggler, guys like The Miz, give him another run in the championship division. Alberto Del Rio's coming back, give him a face turn, go against Jericho. There's a lot of things. I really do think that. They can do a lot of things with the Punk Jericho thing, and I'm going to eat it up. I'm going to eat it all up. I'm not a big fan of the way Chris Jericho looks. I like the whole, big goatee thing back in the day. It's like, oh, man, grow your goatee back, Jericho. God, Zach needed to have a bet with him again. Have him grow his damn beard out. Anybody didn't know, Zach Wilde and Chris Jericho had a bet a long time ago about he was going to try and grow a goatee, whatever, as long as Zach Wilde or something at the time. I think that was a premise for him growing the beard. But anyway, I think he should grow the beard again. He looked cooler. And then I think the only other match we got is Daniel Bryan and Sheamus. I can almost see Daniel Bryan not winning this and having Sheamus just win the belt. The way they're trying, I think they're just trying to push Daniel Bryan. We get it, WWE. You don't have to push him anymore. We understand. you can now be he can now be a main eventer. All right. You know, I mean, I thought he was believable. I mean, if people know the history of Daniel Bryan, you know, and I don't know the history of Daniel Bryan, but I keep on hearing about it, hearing about it from all these videos on YouTube. So, but if you know the history of Daniel Bryan, you know, then you know he's worthy of being a main eventer, and you know he's proven it. You know, proven it. You know, over and over again, he's proven it lately. That you know he has what it takes. You know, he can be a main eventer. He's showing you right now. So, Sheamus, he's been kind of the main event, and I kind of like I missed that. I missed that whole time frame. Kind of like the Trio O show. They stopped watching, but I didn't stop watching wrestling really. I do follow wrestling. I've always followed wrestling, but there has been parts in history that I haven't seen. There was a break, I believe. I know I never seen like WrestleMania night. I haven't seen a lot of the recent WrestleManias. Like I've seen all the WrestleManias up until 14 and 15 and down. I've seen them all. Now going up 16, I don't know if I've seen that. I think I've seen 16. Um, but up until that point, I don't know what WrestleMania. I know I've seen WrestleMania 18. I know I've seen WrestleMania 20. Seen 21. That was horrible. I've seen bits and pieces of all the WrestleManias, but I haven't really seen like a lot of the recent WrestleManias. Um, First of all, none of them seem to be worth buying. Maybe this year will be different. Um, but yeah, I mean, say what you want to say about Chris Benoit in that whole triangle match, but that was a WrestleMania worth buying. That WrestleMania was amazing. Hogan, The Rock, awesome pay per view. It was worth buying. It was cool to go back and watch that. Even in like 2003, I think I was watching that, and I was like flabbergasted by all the guys that aren't even around then in the WWE. So yeah, I mean WrestleMania. I like to buy WrestleManias that are going to be cool to watch. You know, down the road. I mean, all wrestling is cool to watch down the road. This is a whole other video though. All right. So I think Sheamus will win. That is my prediction. But I don't know if there's gonna be another wrestler added in here. I can see him like throwing Randy Orton in just to be exciting, but have him not win. Maybe have somebody interfere or something. Or a guy. I mean, it's really the only person I can see them adding into this match. I mean, really, unless they have like a random, match to get entered. I mean, there's no, yeah. But like the sad history and off the rope show was talking about, the dark match. What last year, they didn't even make it on the show. Was this very match? So it's kind of sad that this match wasn't even on the. It was supposed to be on the card last year, WrestleMania. Didn't happen, and now we're having it again, and it's actually a world title match. So it's like that's weird. That's like watching. It's kind of like watching WrestleMania 7, and then at WrestleMania 8 they would have had the Undertaker battling Jimmy Snuka for the World Championship. And you're like, oh, what? Because who won the match? I don't even know that. Who won the dark match last year? Damn, maybe the opposite will win this year. Oh, wait. Probably Sheamus won last year. Because they were in the Daniel Bryan jobbing stage last year, so I'm pretty sure Sheamus won. So if we're going by that theory that I just said, Daniel Bryan will walk out. And I wouldn't be surprised if Daniel Bryan walks out. But I'm picking Sheamus. I think it's time. They need to give him a run. He's I think the next John Cena, as people would say, but I think he's going to be better than John Cena. They just got to give him time to do his whole character shtick and everything. And then the only other match that it looks, I mean, if they don't have this match, it's going to be really stupid. Cody Rhodes and the Big Show. Because you just see the painting on the wall. That it's going to, you see the writing on the wall, that painting on the wall, whatever, same thing. You get the drift. That they're going to have this match. And if they don't have this match, then WWE's retarded. Intercontinental title match, I can pretty much guess that that he's gonna call him out and get that title shot. And I don't think Big Show should go over. If he does go over, then maybe the Intercontinental title's not going to be on the line, because I don't think Cody should lose the belt. Now, if they were going to have Big Show go over, which it wouldn't kill Cody Rhodes, heat right now. It wouldn't. It wouldn't at all. Because Cody Rhodes is so over right now. Like, people don't even realize this. It's like, this guy came from being, I think, nothing. Like, I was just watching wrestling like 2 or 3 years ago. I don't think he was anything 2 or 3 years ago. And this guy has grown, like, dramatically. They have given him the opportunity. And, I mean, a lot of people can say, people that come from these families, yeah, they get their foot in the door. Proves it right here because a lot of these guys, Rhodes, DiBiase, and I mean, they've given DiBiase a chance, somewhat. But, I mean, I think they're starting to give DiBiase, but maybe DiBiase just didn't like the characters that he was doing. But this is the character he wants to do. He wants to be a babyface. I don't know. Or maybe they just want to try him out as a babyface. I don't think it's working, but we got too many heels anyway, so we need to do something. So maybe just keep him as a babyface for now until they get rid of the crappy heels they got now. But they have some really, yeah. But other than that, I don't think there's any other matches. Triple H and Undertaker, I mean, I'm not even going to predict that one because that one's so crazy. Undertaker should win. 20-0, retire. That's what should happen. It'd be awesome. It'd be a legacy. I don't think we want to mess with that. It's going to be amazing, but they want to make it believable, for WrestleMania, or no one's going to want to watch. So no one's going to want to watch if it's not believable. So I think Undertaker will walk out. I don't think they'll ruin it. Undertaker, is one of the last. A lot of people say like he's from the Attitude Era. That's what I keep hearing. It's like, dude, this guy is beyond the Attitude Era. This guy came from the Hogan era. If you want to go there, he came from the Hogan era. He was there in 1990 at the height of Hulkamania. Hulkamania was blown out the water, and the Undertaker was there. This guy is a remnant, the last remnant of anything from the mid 90s. This guy was there. He was there. So I mean, I don't think that they would tarnish him, tarnish his reputation, tarnish his career by having Triple H just squashing, at WrestleMania, having kill his entire streak, at WrestleMania. I mean, I will admit, it's probably been an interesting series. I haven't seen one of these matches, so have to go back and check this out. Maybe they'll have a DVD come out with all three of them on there. That'd be pretty cool. They did like that and have a story of this. I'm just waiting to see what he looks like under the hood. If they show that before WrestleMania, because I have a feeling he cut his hair. And I don't know if he's going to change his gimmick before WrestleMania, but I wouldn't be surprised. I have a feeling that he's going to go in there. He's just going to be the American Badass riding out. Because, I mean, it would be cool in a way, because what happens in wrestling is, this guy's a comic book character. So if they were going to legitimately use The Undertaker as the Undertaker dead man gimmick, going out, he would have to, something would have to happen, probably, and fly into the heavens. But if he goes out as the American Badass, he can actually be his own self. What's his name? I'm drawing a blank now. I don't even know. I don't know. I should know this because I'm a freaking fountain of knowledge up here at wrestling. But yeah, but he would basically be himself. Mike something. I can't remember. I don't know. But I think Undertaker should win. That's the only matches they have announced, I believe. If there's any other announces, then I'm sorry, I forgot. I'm guessing the women's title will be on the line. Tag team champions are still Epico and Primo. See, most people say the other way around, but I don't. I'm not sure. I think there will be a lot of belts on the line. I don't know if Cody will put it on the line. Swagger, God. He's probably going to be one of those champions that I don't think the U.S. Championship has really been defended at the WrestleManias lately. He may. I can see Swagger dropping the belt at Mania, actually. Then putting somebody in with him and dropping the belt. I think I predicted in the other video of somebody like a Mark Henry or something getting that belt. I don't know. I have no idea. I might do another wrestling video here in a bit. Thank you for watching. This has been my update. I did not talk about TNA. I'll do a separate video for that since I went here and on for a long bit. Thank you. This has been Tragick, and hope you watch my other videos. And 14 Bands is coming back soon as well. Later.